I got a crap load of stuff. Oh man. Oh,
Sleeping lad.
another fun day. Oh, another fun day.
What you been up to?
Not much. Just chilling today. I was off today.
Oh, did you sleep all day?
I like 2 3 hours, and the rest of the day was cleaning. Trying to get the
Oh,
room clean.
shit. You still doing the part-time work?
Yeah, just a little bit of it.
So I heard your podcast is about the Primerica guy.
Oh yeah, you heard it, man. This dude is crazy. I didn't want to say any names, but later on when I posted that, a guy was like, "Yeah, his boss called me." I was like, "Damn it! I wasn't trying to say your name on it.
What the boss want?
I'm trying to get him to join." Well, why did he leave? It's no joke, Shane. He was like the best well dressed guy there, in a suit and tie. Everybody was going to him asking questions about the job.
Making no money.
Yep. Yet on the Facebook, this guy you could make was telling people you could make 1,500 to 2,000. But Shane, next time he posts something like that, I'm going to be like messaging him. He's like, "So how much you made last month or this month?" I
Yeah,
guarantee not close to 1,500 at all.
there was a lady. I can't remember her name. She worked in the garden center at Walmart, and this was after I had fallen for the scheme like a couple of times. Like that one time where I drove off really quick, and then I went
Oh
in.
yeah.
I was getting a real interview. I told this lady, I was sitting there talking to her, and I was like, "Yeah, this guy came up to me with a pyramid scheme one time." She's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Well, it's this phony insurance company." She's like, "No, no, 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 it's not fake." And I'm like, "It's not?" And she said, "No, no, you run your own business." And I'm like, "Okay, but you're working in the fucking garden center. Your clothes are dirty. You're wearing jeans." And she was like, "Yeah, I just haven't really been able to devote my full time to it." And I'm like, if you could make more money, why wouldn't you devote more time to it? If that's really a golden ticket, it's just bullshit. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's
Just
all it
fuck,
is.
you know.
People want to get that quick buck, but they don't want to just get a full time job.
I mean, really, all you need, if you want to make as much money as you want to, you just put in 80 hours a week. Go get a second job. Eventually, you'll get promoted, and you save up, make an investment. You know, sell some property, buy a
Something.
business, a real business, not a fucking. I don't even know what
Primerica.
the hell it is they say they provide financial planning. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, but they make most of their money on
Their
the other
membership,
part, memberships and
just
stuff.
getting people in. It's like I remember that. Oh, it's just Babyland. If you're only getting a few people, that's nothing. You can do way better than that. And I was like, I don't think you can do better than that. If you could do better than that, you wouldn't be running your business out of this shitty building, and you wouldn't be
Yeah,
dressed in those crappy ass clothes. You know,
yeah, and he
drive
when
a
he
piece of
quit his
shit car.
when he quit his job, he spent what rest of his money he had to go to this convention. I don't know how much he paid to go to this convention, and he was pretty much like on his last check. So when he came back, he was like, "Well," he told his brother, "Well, I gotta move out. I can't afford it anymore. I'm gonna live in my truck." I was like,
Damn it, boy.
"Yeah,
Why do they do that? Why do people do those pyramid schemes? It's like you said, they're preying on people's hope. People are hope.
yeah." And he really thinks in 2 3 years, like he's struggling, like he's rock bottom right now because his truck got towed because of something, and he's living in. I think I told you once, or John, that he's living in their property building, and they
Mm.
turn off the air conditioning at night, because they're they're cheap as fuck. They're trying to save money. I'm surprised it's on at daytime. Hey,
What?
boy.
Who's cheap as fuck?
You know who? We're talking about Prime America.
Oh, that guy, that dude. You tell me what you're
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah.
Yeah,
John,
boy,
you
your
letting this
face
go?
is growing.
Are you letting
Oh,
this go?
I got. We'll get a haircut tomorrow. Yeah, it's too crazy right now.
See, John's got. See, I need to borrow some of it. Just give me half, just to fill in this stuff right here. let me pluck yours and just right here.
John, what about you donate that shit,
Listen,
John? See
can
if
we
they pay you
donate
for
it?
that crap, John. You sell like 100 of them. Even if it's like $1 each, that's $100 in your pocket.
Well, the hair is a very big commodity. People sell their hair like that, but I think it says it's got to be like 10 inches so you can before you can donate it.
Uh,
You know.
yeah.
What about the implant places? You said they you have to pay them $3 a
Yeah.
hair, right?
That's just how much the hair costs. You have to pay the doctor like all the surgery fees and everything. And what they
Oh,
do, I was reading about it online because it's getting pretty serious. I was
Think so? Think it's getting pretty bad? Or is it just stress? Is it stress related or just, oh, wow, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, in the front.
I think I got some like on the top too.
You,
Yeah.
you don't think you can pull off the bald look?
No, I look like that guy from Goonies.
Jay's trying to prevent that shit, John. He's like, nope.
Worst case scenario, I look like sloth.
So what they do, they take a layer of your skin from somewhere else that's growing hair, and they graft it into your fucking head, and then it grows
Yeah.
your.
That's from like
weird.
people donating their is that from like people donated their scalp or something, or what is how they get it?
You usually get it from your back or your ass. They usually take your butt hair or your back hair.
Same hair.
And
Same
put it.
hair. It's all hair.
Yeah, well, it's got to be fine hair. It can't be like pubes. They can't take like.
That'd be weird. Like your
You
hair
can't have-
is weird, like a ball sack.
It's wild. Like it's why is it always puffed? Why is it always? No, you can't use those. It's got to be like your leg hair, your arm hair, from your back, something like that. It can't be your nutsack hair though. That's not gonna work.
Shit, get that shit from John's arm. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay, John. I thought you waxed. I thought you shaved your arm.
I let it grow back up.
Oh, you got tired of doing that?
Got tired of doing it. Just blah. Tired of doing. I need a haircut bad. Yeah, I got my ears growing out. I got hair growing out my ears. My eyebrows growing out of control. Hair's growing out of control. Nose hairs are touching my damn mustache. Just fucking going crazy over here, man. Got time for this shit, man.
Have you ever just thought about letting it all go? Just let it all go.
Oh, it'd be bad. It'd be horrible. It'd be fucking horrible, man. The worst part is my ear hair. My ear hair, like you can grab it and like twist it. I'm like, that's the fucking why? Why does ear hair need to be that long? It doesn't need to be that long, man. So
did you ever see that the documentary of those kids from Mexico, the Wolf twins?
yes.
Oh.
Yes. One shit, they got married early.
Yeah.
There's something going on. They got married early.
Yeah. I guess some chick like that furry hair, like that face, those furry cheeks.
I want that means he has like all the hair on his face is like his nutsack clean, like the rest of his body like smooth,
Maybe. I know that was a hairy bastard.
So Dale, did you watch Hush yet?
No, you Lily knocked it out before I even had a chance.
Well, we didn't tell you who it was.
We beat Daniel to a movie? How the hell did that fucking happen?
Well, it's an animated movie. I usually wait on a little bit of them, but I heard it was pretty good.
It was good. John, did you like it?
It surprised me at the very end. Like that was a fucking twist right there.
Yeah, I didn't. I was because Sarah had guessed like early on, and I was like, well, I don't want to spill the beans. But then I was like, oh shit, no, I was wrong, and she would have been wrong too. But yeah, it was crazy.
My reaction was like Batman's. Like it was like, oh man, that's so fucking lame that you did this. That it was you the whole time. That's so lame. But then Batman hit on the nose because when the other ones find out what you did and who you are, they're gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would they kill? Oh yeah. Some C-rated villain. Yeah. They'll fucking kill his ass. Yeah, they would track his ass down and got him.
Didn't think the shit through, man. Did not think it through. What'd you think about when Batman pulled out those kryptonite brass knuckles?
He didn't think that shit through.
Yeah.
Oh, Shane,
I
did Aaron message you back? He said anything about it? He did a show yet? Or
no,
what?
I haven't heard anything. I I don't even know if you can watch the videos yet or not.
I watched something with his teacher, and she was going through the cast and stuff. I didn't watch it all. Yeah, but today was the release of Hush and the release of In Games today.
Oh yeah. I wonder how it
In-game.
did.
I think they did okay. I think the sales did all right. I just saw a few of them, so it depends on what kind of box. Like people are gonna hold out to see if they're gonna do a collection box,
Oh, box set
special
thing.
edition. Yeah, some people waiting to see to do a special edition. You got places like Walmart who just had the Blu-ray DVD version. You got people like Target who had the steel cases edition. You got Best Buy. I think they had their own case, and depending what kind of case you want. So, but I know with the Target, you got the 4K Ultra HD with Blu-ray and digital copy for $30, and so
How much is y'all's?
20, I think like 25, 26, just the regular Blu-ray with digital copy. I think it was like 27 if you
Well,
want that.
I got Infinity Wars on Ultra HD, so I'm probably going to want to do in-game on Ultra HD too.
Well, you can't never invite Aaron over because that looked too real for him, and
Oh, I know. I already know, John.
you
I
can't
already
trick
showed
him
him
into
a
that.
movie, and he
It's
said
too real.
Yeah, he told me that we were watching the original Highlander.
The what?
We were watching the old Highlander, and he was like, "This looks too good. It's too clean. It makes it look phony." And I'm like, "That's because they filmed it in the fucking '80s. It was a cheap movie. It was made by an independent studio."
No, you said that wrong. You said get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, right.
I can say shit about y'all. Oh, y'all look too real. Y'all look like y'all right in front of me. I don't like that. I wish I can reach out and poke you on the nose. That's too real for me.
Have either one of y'all been had a chance to see the YouTube videos? Did they turn out okay?
I checked out two of them.
I saw the first one we did. Looked fine. The first one we did. I was going to look at the last one we did.
I posted them one every day, so I won't have to put them like on behind each other. But I do one a day.
Are they but they split it up into grids, right? So we can see everybody's face?
Yeah. It's just one person's face the whole time.
I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know how it did it because I haven't watched one all the way through. I've listened to them, but I haven't watched one on YouTube.
Did you hear Angry Jay Pizzle this morning? Afternoon.
I don't think Jay Pizzle. Oh, I didn't listen to the afternoon one. I was going to.
You had one? Let me see.
This morning was boring. My morning ones aren't as big as my afternoon ones. Is Jay Pizzle keeps it Rizzle,
Yeah, it shows you just posted 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I kind of slipped.
Well, how the fuck would you listen to that shit, John, if you just posted it?
Yeah, well, Shane, damn it.
No,
I meant to do it right
on the way home from work, not fucking in the middle of the night while I'm watching.
I just forgot to do it because I was like, oh shit, I've got to post it. Like, damn it, I put to do it like 3:00 and I fucking missed it. And like, well, do it anyway,
I'll make sure to watch it tomorrow.
We watched Hush, but then we watched before that we finished the rest of SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what I'm gonna do about Sarah, but like, have you seen Bray Wyatt's new character?
Yeah, he has that clown character face thing.
Yeah.
What's his name?
The Fiend. And he came out wearing that, and Sarah's like, "You're gonna have to skip this one." And I'm like, "Why?" And she's like, "Because Roger doesn't need to see this." And I'm like, "It's just a fucking mask." And she's like, "No, you got to skip it. It's too creepy." I was like, "All right." So I had to watch that one after we finished watching Hush and put him to bed.
It was nightmares.
So
he kicked Finn Balor's ass though. Fucking destroyed him.
I was reading that Kobe Keaston and Randy Orton are going to go to Hell in a Cell.
Oh, I can believe that. Yeah.
They're taking their feud to the Hell in a Cell, which I always like Hell in a Cell matches because you can't cut loose in there, but it's cool down the cell.
My problem with Hell in a Cell is like none of them had lived up to the Undertaker Mankind one. Like they've never gotten that good.
They won't let them cut that loose,
Well, they did. Vince really didn't want them cutting that loose like they did. He was like, "If I'd known you guys were going to do all that, I would have fired you."
But, damn.
That's what they. But you can't go back once it's done. It's done, But
I don't think he thought like, oh god, okay. We're over the hill already. They can't do no more than that. They can't do no more. Oh God, through the damn cell. Oh, okay. Okay, that's it. No, they can't do nothing else.
Yep.
Oh God.
Here come the thumbtacks.
Oh God. What are
That
these guys doing? They're killing me. They're gonna
one
kill me.
bad thing after another.
They're gonna kill my insurance policy.
Oh, he doesn't. He only has them insured, like
Liability.
for performing. Yeah, he doesn't have like health benefits or anything like that. They don't have. They don't have insurance.
Why? They're all perfectly fit.
It was on. There was a special on John Oliver tonight about it, saying that he don't pay health care benefits.
Son of a
They have to
bitch.
pay their own, which no insurance company is going to insure them.
I remember one WWE wrestler. It was a chick, and she she was a chick. I have to look at her up again. I remember she insured her legs because she thought that they were the perfect legs, so she insured her legs. Say something happened, like I didn't know you could insure personal parts of your body.
Yeah, you can almost insure anything if you if you got the money to back it up.
Hmm.
To make the payments.
Yeah, David Beckham insured his legs
Yep.
for $1 million for both his legs, or
Really?
a leg each.
Fuck, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
Very
exciting
good.
today though? Anything good? No excitement.
Watched Hush. Finished SummerSlam. It was pretty much about it. Nothing crazy.
I was gonna buy the in-game one, but my friend talked me out of it. He goes, "Well, you're not gonna go look at the Target ones and Best Buy ones." Like, why? I got it right here. Well, the case one, you get a little book in it. It has all the little details and special little things in it. Well, fuck. Now I gotta go look at that now. I can't just buy this now. I want to go see what's going on over there. And
Yeah,
so now I didn't buy it.
the Infinity War one I got came with all that shit. The one Sarah got me, it came with all that.
So yeah,
I did go to the library today.
What you found?
I picked up Kira, the manga.
Oh shit,
Kira,
it's good.
Akira. I haven't read. I've never actually read the manga before. I've only watched. But the crappy thing is they only had volume 2, so they have volume 2 on. They didn't have volume 1. So I'm gonna have to try to see if I can find volume 1 online and read that. Huh?
Of Akira?
Yeah.
The motorcycle one, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yep. Motorcycle gangs.
I don't think I ever read that one either.
No, never.
I got the day after. What was it? What the fuck is it? I got it right here. That movie oh fuck, I'm forgetting everyone's name today. Well, he keeps going back in time every time he dies.
Oh, the butterfly effect.
No, with
Is it animated?
Tom Cruise.
Oh,
Live, Die, Repeat.
Yeah, Live, Die, Repeat. Yeah, I actually got the book.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, and I got the book. The book that they took that from is called "All You Need Is Kill." That's what the book they took it from is about.
Is the book good?
It's way different than what you think it is. Want me to spoil it for you? Or y'all want to wait to read it?
No, go ahead and tell us. I'm probably never going to read it.
In that book, the mechs they use are actually full blown mechs, and when he's trying to in certain parts of the book, he's trying to learn how to use the mech. Apparently, he doesn't get weapons. He gets this big old fucking axe, and apparently. It's kind of like real life. So he spins the tip of the axe is like way overweighted. So when he spins, he keeps on going and breaks his own back. He dies.
Yeah.
And he resets again. And in that book, it's like they say it's like a router. There's always something going back to each other. So even after they kill the main boss, the girl and the guy are still the main people, because okay, we killed 2, we killed 3, y'all 2 are still the main one, so one of them has to die. So at the end of the book, one of them they try to kill each other in the book. He lives, by the way.
Hey Shane, I like that time. He was eating on we had a guest or whatever, and Aaron was like, Shane, you really need to read this or something, this, and you were like, I'm probably never going to read that, but anyway, like you just,
I remember
you literally just like brushed him off and talked about something else. Aaron just like, All right. You like? I'm probably never gonna read that book.
I don't remember what it was. I wish I
It was
did.
something. He was like, "You really need to check it out. It's interesting." And you're like, I'm not gonna look at it."
It was something dumb, whatever it was.
Yeah, it had to be because you were like not. You were interested at all.
Yeah, Aaron's been trying to get me to find this book that he wrote along, or well, he started writing. He wrote this novel. He's got this superhero, and he basically, y'all remember that Warhammer game we used to play?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So there was the medic unit was called the apothecary.
yeah.
So, Aaron was a medic in the military. So what he wants to do is like it's a superhero story, but it's somebody who looks like the apothecary from Warhammer. Like he's got that kind of armor, but he's got like a gun and shit, and it's in the modern military. And he goes around like fucking fighting crimes and crypt terrorists and shit. Well, there was the start of the book. It's just not inspired at all. It starts off Aaron's working at the fucking food right, or I'm sorry, the main character is working at the damn food right out in the country, which is what Aaron used to do when we was in high school. And one day he was walking home and he gets attacked by a fucking band of wild dogs. And I laughed so fucking hard when I read that shit. I was like, fucking wild dogs? That's the best you got? I mean, there's no fucking army of wild dogs roaming currents. I mean, it's just not realistic. And but somehow he thinks this book is going to be golden.
Is this the new one he's making, or this is the old book he made a long time ago?
No, this is an old one. I see. Aaron has no follow through, Daniel. Like he's spending. I think he's spending $8,000.
Yeah, I remember that. The
Eight
new book.
$1,000 to get this new book published, and he has done no work on it other than write it, like the first draft. He hasn't re-edited. He hasn't done a revision, and he's already spent that much money. I mean, well, he hasn't spent the money yet, but he's spending the money every month. It's $350 a month, and it's just ridiculous, man. Why would you do that? I told him, I was like, look, I self-published. No, I didn't make a lot of money. I think when it was all said and done, maybe $60 I've made. I haven't checked it in a while. It can't be that much though. But my book needs a lot of work. It needs to be edited and revised a couple more times. But Aaron I guess he just one shot and done. But the problem is when you're selling books like that, you have to keep writing them. You can't just write one book and not go anywhere with it. You've got to do more. And Aaron I don't know.
Well, he's
I don't know
really
about-
Whatever happened to that book
person.
then? The one where he's a apothecary. Whatever happened to it?
He never finished it, like all the other projects. He started it, got a couple
what's his-
chapters, never did
What does
anything.
what does he want from you? Like,
Well, he sent the originals to me, and he wants me to try to find them. And I sent him what I had so far, so I don't know what it is he's talking about.
Wait, is
So
he
you
missing chapters, or was
Well,
he just missing?
I think he thinks that he wrote more than what he actually did.
Oh,
I think he thinks he wrote chapters and chapters, but he really only wrote like 20 pages. And he's just
Wow.
remembering he wrote all this shit. And I'm like, no, it was pretty much he's a kid at school. Well, it starts off with they're like in a war-torn village, and he's got his suit on, and he heals somebody, and then he reflects on his life, and is remembering working at the fucking food right, and the fucking dogs attacking him. And I was like, this is just fucking.
So where did it stop at? So where did it look the last page? Where did it stop
He's
at?
getting into an armored vehicle to drive off to the next area. That's where it ends. That's where I remember it ending. So
a good short story would be that one you wrote with all the superheroes in it. That one was good. Now, yes, you need to go back and, fix a few errors in it, I guess. But I remember that was a pretty good book. A pretty good
Yeah,
short story
the one
you
Shane
wrote.
made about
I like
the
that one a
superhero
lot.
one.
With Mr. Rogers in it and all the other.
the old school when I used to do the sci-fi, the Who Wants to Be a Superhero stuff.
So that
Yeah.
book was actually really good.
Yeah,
I like
Yeah,
that
I was-
one a lot.
writing fool back in those days. Fucking writing chapters left and right. My dad read that shit. He said it was the funniest thing in the world when the part where the corn kernel jumps into a fucking trash can to hide. He's like, he just ran into a damn trash can, and I'm like, well, shit, they had guns. He was supposed to hide. What else was I supposed to do with him?
The only problem with that book is now you would have to the first part of the book you have to have a mini like 2 pages biography about each hero and what they can do and the weaknesses, so people understand
Yeah.
like Tech Shield and Impact and Corn Kernel and who else was in
There's a few people. He had a lot of guest stars in it.
yeah, you have to have like little two pages just picture
Yeah,
definition,
explain each character.
yeah,
Yeah, I should go back and put all those into a book. It's like I think I wrote like 3 or 4 different short stories. I could put them all into a book.
and now you killed my character, fucking blasted my ass.
Did we kill Impact?
Yeah, you tried with 45.
Did I?
Yeah.
Been a while, boy.
But did it the
Did you come
time?
back?
Did the
Huh?
time came back though?
Did you come
Did
Came
he
back?
come
back at the end.
I
Yeah.
can't remember that part. I made a part like I just had him. I like, but the point I like about that is like here you got a hero. He's beat the shit. He just got beat the shit by his friend. You know, I'm gonna do this. I'm taking over the world. Fuck you. Well, fuck it. 45. Bam. Fuck it. Dirty haired your ass. Well, that sounds like shit. Like, well, I still won.
I'd have to go back and reread it. It's been so long, man. I went crazy with it though. I did 3 like stories about the superheroes, and then I did one where it was like Old Man Logan. Like I did it 50 years into the future.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
And as I was writing it, like people would stop cooperating. They were like, "Oh, I don't feel comfortable using my character. I don't feel." And I was like, "Man, fuck this shit." So I made
Now you can use it now because all of them probably fell off
Yeah,
the
they're all
fan
gone.
somewhere.
I made one though that was somebody thought was so cool. He actually drew a couple of pictures of it, and he nailed it. I basically had a character. Her name was Hell Billy, and she was a demon. But like normally she'd look like just a girl that was red that had horns and wings. But when like she got fucking pissed, she basically turned into like She-Hulk and would like muscle up and do this big old huge demon walking around. And this guy, he did a perfect fucking drawing of it. I mean, super perfect. And
You have to find
You need to find it. Let us check out the. You thought about doing like the fan fictions, or wait a minute, no.
I've written 2 fan fictions. One was Superman versus Goku. I wrote that, and
that's gonna
a
be
lot of people like that one.
There's a site you can go to, Shane. Oh man, I gotta find it, but it has a lot of fan fiction. This is what I told you about, John. Like people write some crazy shit, like Mario. He went on like a orgy spree or something. I was like, where did this come from? Like, because you look for like Mario, you find all these fan fictions. And this one, I was like, what's this about? This might be pretty funny.
I would read that one. The hero one, I would read that one again because it's just funny and like, yeah, man, Shay's giving me all these props, man. Bang. I like the part where Corner wakes up and there's still a snake attached to him. I was like, God damn, man. Robert, he thought it was over. He's just a fucking snake attached to him.
That was fucking Python.
Yeah.
Can y'all see that? I don't.
No, the glare.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'll send it to you through text.
All right. I would read that one again. I like that one a lot. That book was really good. I didn't know you wrote the other 2, so
I'm gonna try to find a site real quick that was. It was pretty hilarious when I found it. I was like, fiction.
Yeah, I used to be pretty crazy with the fan fiction, or with the Who Wants to Be a Superhero stuff. The one that pissed me off the most though was in that group, Tech Shield was basically like that group's Superman.
Yeah, man, he made himself so like way over fucking powered.
So he only gave him one weakness, and his one weakness was barbed
wire.
Yeah, if you wrap him in barbed wire, he's basically defeated.
Yeah, he got pissed off about it. I remember.
Well,
yeah, he got pissed at you for telling everybody like, what do you mean telling everybody? What are you mad about, man?
he had some villains that were supposed to be super powerful, and I wanted them to get like powered up, and like the way I had defeated was they got barbed wire and they wrapped it around him, and that's how they beat his ass. Because I had to get him out of the picture because it was like we can't. He's gonna he'll destroy the bad guys. He's too powerful. So wrap him up in barbed wire. And he was like, I don't know how you found out what my weakness is, but that's confidential. I don't appreciate that. Nobody's supposed to know about it. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to go in and say that the guy found a genie and wished for him to be off the battlefield for 10 minutes or something.
Oh, I remember he couldn't
Yeah,
move. Yeah, he couldn't move for so many minutes. I remember like, well, you can't stay away forever. Well, he had to stay that way for this long.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember. I remember.
And he didn't like the way I made him talk. Like I gave him like a, like a country accent. He's like, "Hey, Spud, what you doing over there? I got this. Y'all step back." And he's like, "That's not how I talk." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, I've heard you talk. That's how you fucking talk. I've been around you. I know exactly how you fucking talk. I've seen you on your little cameo on Friday Night Lights. I've heard you talk. I know what you fucking sound like."
Oh,
So
he was on Friday Night Lights.
yeah, he's one of the
Okay.
coaches in the background.
Yeah,
Just an extra. He played like a coach in the background, and he played like a fan in the stands.
he
So
he was a big motherfucker though. He was
that's the
big.
reason. I mean, he's just a big guy. Just to have somebody just big back there standing around. Somebody confused me for him once, though. I was at a con, and they said, "Are you Tech Shield?" And I'm like, "Nope, I know him, but that's not me."
I wonder if we can look him up still, see if he's still trying to pull that off.
I think that there's a couple of members of that group still around, but even those I think are all gone now.
I still have
Oh,
my
just
Texas Titans. That girl named us Texas Titans. I'm like, that works. Texas Titans, where you're from and everything. So I
I
still
still
got
have
my
my ID badge.
yeah, I got mine in my picture,
Yeah.
and put it in my son's room so he can look at it. So
I don't know, man. I wish I could fucking redo my hero. I fucking hate the corn kernel. That's kind of why I don't want to fucking write anything else with it. It's a bad idea.
you left the corn kernel.
So the idea was, I like the idea of a superhero in colonial times. Okay, that's fine. Superhero in colonial times, not fucking in modern times. So I don't know what the hell I was thinking. It was a terrible idea. And that
Well,
costume was hotter than fuck, man. I sweat.
do you
No,
remember that con we went to, and you swear that guy stole your idea?
yeah, the fighting Yank.
Yeah, and he
Oh
looked.
yeah.
I mean, it looked just like Shane's character. I'm like, wait a minute, like, hold the fuck on. You're fighting yet, and that was the next year. I mean, Shane brought out that year. That next year, oh look what's on this guy's desk right there, the fucking fighting Yank.
Yeah.
And look, Shane, and you could Shane. I saw his face when he saw you. Oh, hey man, hey, like, oh no, motherfucker, you know what you did.
Yeah, that was rough. But what can you do? I mean, I didn't have a claim to it or anything. I didn't want to.
No copyright or nothing on the corn
I mean,
kernel.
I could have, but who knows? He could come. He could always come back and say, "Oh no, 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 no! I created this a long time ago, or I got this from here, and it just inspired me, and that's all." And I saw you walking around, and I thought, "Oh, maybe this is a popular look," and I just brought it back.
Bullshit.
So,
Fighting Yank.
yeah, it's awfully convenient. It's weird though. Like the only people that wanted pictures of me were like old ladies. They're like, "I like your costume." I'm like, "Fuck, man."
Yeah, I look like your great grandfather.
I know. Ridiculous. It's a terrible idea. Terrible fucking idea. I don't
So
know.
what would you want to do now?
Like your costume design.
Oh, if I
You,
did,
you never you never thought about that one after that.
I'd have it. I'd get like fucking like armored parts and a big ass cape and fucking a helmet and shit and some big old gloves and everything. You know.
It's hard. It's hard making a damn new hero that you're thinking outside the box what they can do because like I said, I've seen Instagram, I've seen Facebook, and these people got these great ideas, but you're like, well, you're just a rip off of Spider-Man, or you're just a rip off of this, or you're just a rip off of it's just hard to make a interesting character that's on Earth.
There
Unless
was one.
you go off plan, like, oh, that's just a rip off of Gladiator, or that's just a rip off the heroes from the Shi'ar Empire.
There was and when I was in high school, we created a superhero team. They were called the Knights of the Dinner Table, or the Knights of the Kitchen Table, or something like that. The Knights of the Kitchen Table. I think that's what we even had a song. It's like, "We are the Knights of the Kitchen Table," and it never really got anywhere. We only got like the cover, but like my character was this guy wearing a giant fucking chicken suit, like it was and he was just fucking crazy, man. Like he would just go around doing, like just going off on villains and stuff. And like when he was really beating ass, he'd start like barking like a chicken and like fucking And
Stabbing people's eyes out or something.
Yeah.
If
like-
you can make a comedy comic, that was something that you'd be in it. Like people doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Is it a costume? No, he morphs into an actual fucking chicken. Starts picking your ass.
So
With titanium claws and shit.
but it was really goofy. I mean, the suit design. I mean, it looked like somebody wore one of those damn mascot chicken suits and was out there fucking fighting crime in that damn thing. And would just fucking go crazy. And in a moment's notice, there was him. There was like a vampire hunter character, but he could only fight vampires. Like he couldn't do anything else.
That was it. Like, nope, only fight.
Yeah. So it's totally
basically-
useless in other regards.
So
There was a
basically-
magician, and like he was just a shitty magician. Like really didn't really.
Card tricks, like
Yeah.
what's your card?
I like the-
Not that badass magic. It's like not the strange magic.
Yeah,
The-
like fucking making having the little string roll or whatever, or the pouring the water.
I like the mystery men. That shit was funny.
Yeah,
Like the shoveler or
I have a gift. I shovel well.
what was that guy that did the forks?
Oh, the
Big
blue
rock
rod.
out of it?
Yeah, it was the
I
blue
don't-
rod.
He had to break down why, like, why you don't call yourself the forker or something? Like, no, I'm the Blue Raja. Like, what's that got to do with forks? And
Well, and he's not even Indian, so it's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing?
so,
yeah, his accent was
Yeah, it was like British,
yeah.
old British guy.
the bowler, like, she just threw a ball, and well, the ball was magical. It fucking bounced off shit and came right back to her. But
You like when they fucked that guy's car up, but they didn't really do anything? Like they just.
here's the fork. Like, yo, you're not doing shit, guys. You
Keep
broke-
that
you-
shit.
you
Or
broke the
keep
head- yeah, you broke the headlights, you scratched it. Yep. You farted in it. All
we
right.
showed them. Yeah, that was Spleen. That was Pee Wee Herman's character. He was the human spleen.
Spleen.
I wish they would have done another Mystery Man. I wish they would have done more of those. It was good.
It was funny. I liked it.
Sarah hates it. Sarah can't fucking. That means it must be good, right? I mean,
Oh man, like I said, I was watching Dumb and Dumber with my father-in-law. Man, dude, he was busting the gut. I mean, she's saying everything on that movie, busting the gut, and I was like, man, he's laughing his ass off. Like he is enjoying all this movie. Everything they do, funny as hell.
was that the one where he gets shit in the bathroom or something, and he gets all over the fucking place? Is that?
That was the second one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was number 2. Oh, okay.
No, number one is he's in the bathroom shitting. Is like he gets
Oh.
like super laxative and shit like that.
That is the first one. All right.
And he's just busting the gut, man. He's just laughing it up, dude.
Oh, I was hanging out with
Red,
we hung out with Josh and Whitney this weekend, and then we hung out with Devin and Christina.
how'd that
And
go?
well, Devin brought his niece with us, and she's 16. And we were sitting there talking, and I was like, "Oh, on that old show Jackass, they would run down the end of the bowling alley." Hey, boy,
Hey,
Hey,
boy,
you on the subway?
You try to get a haircut?
where you at?
I'm in the hotel. Shane, you try to get a haircut? You ain't got enough fucking hair to cut.
Yeah, we covered that already. You're a little late to that fucking show.
Apparently not, because you're still doing it.
I asked John to loan me some of his hair to make up for it.
Did it work?
No, it didn't fucking work. Can you see? It didn't fucking work.
It's still.
How's your hotel room?
It's pretty good, but I've got a roommate, so I'm going to sit out here and take the call.
Okay. What floor are you on?
The 8th floor.
The 8th floor. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. How you liking it?
Dude, tits everywhere.
But that's only at night, right? That's not
never
during
seen
the
this
day.
many titties before.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's still attractive women walking around all over the place. I went to a burlesque show. You know what a burlesque show is?
Did you tell
No, we don't. Yes, we do.
You tell the teacher about that? The professor?
Yeah.
You told her you went to a strip club?
It's not a strip club because they don't get naked.
Whatever. You know what you did.
They didn't get naked. They still had clothes on.
You went to a strip club. Damn it.
They didn't get naked. Strip clubs get naked. And they sit in your lap. They don't do that.
So what'd you do?
So there's I don't know if he was really British, but he had a British accent, and he had these fake teeth, and he had this wig on. I mean, he just looked raunchy as hell. And he was the entertainer for the night. But then he had like three girls that were dancers, and one of the girls did the feather thing, which was bad fucking ass. And then another girl was a gymnast, and they had a ring that she danced around on, dude. It was impressive. She
Does
was
that
like,
bring back bad memories of when you worked as a gymnasium instructor?
no, no. I mean, but she was fucking real talented. She was talented as hell. She picked herself up with two hands and put her feet on top of her head.
You didn't give her any tips. You didn't tell her how to improve her form and shit like that.
Oh, come on, dude. I work with kids, not adults.
No.
Yeah.
You did good, man. But let me show you something. How to improve that real quick.
Yeah, can I get your attention? Nah, dude, I saw fucking pictures of her from 2016. She don't need my fucking help.
Have you had a New York pizza yet?
What do you think?
Did you?
Yes, god dang it, yes.
How was
What'd
it?
you think?
Is it as good as they say it is?
It was greasy. One of them was like pizza, like a pizza. It was pepperoni and bacon, and I was like, God damn, there's so much grease on this.
Did you go to Grimaldi's?
Not yet. We just came from Times Square.
Yeah.
So
Grimaldi's is not that way.
So when's the actual play? When's the actual going down?
We're performing tomorrow, and then we're performing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
How you feel?
I invited. Shut up for a
Everybody's
second.
stomach.
I invited that girl that we were a guest of. The girl.
Yeah.
I told her the times for Saturday and Sunday. She says she's gonna try to make it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But are you nervous though? You nervous?
Not really. I mean, the theater is kind of small, and we had a bigger crowd in the girl cop. Well, not a bigger crowd. I had bigger crowds when I did Jesus. I had about 100, and those are people I know. And for me, when you know the people, that's more pressure because they're gonna make fun of you if you do something stupid. So, knowing that it's nobody that you really know, I don't give a shit what they say. So, the real problem is that it seems that it's different every time. And I talked to this girl and I said, "So what are we saying this time?" She said, "We're gonna say this." It's like, okay, it messed me up. We didn't say it last time. Yeah, we did. No, we didn't. And I just walked off. It really got under my skin. I'm not asking you because I'm confusing this with something else. This is what happened, and she just wrote me off. I'm like, you little bitch.
You're being a prima donna. You already have drama on this fucking play already.
There's been drama since the first fucking day.
So you're like
overactors. People overacting.
I don't know what you're. Well, no, since I'm the dad, I don't really overact at all. I mean, I laugh at some stupid jokes, but that's about all I do.
You're the Christian Bale of the group, right? You're the fucking.
No, that's the girl that I was talking to is the Christian Bale. She. They said I just don't know how to explain.
You're okay. You're the Shia LaBeouf of the group then.
Oh God,
I haven't done that either.
It'd be weird though, like during the play, you like stop, like no, we want to stop it, stop.
John, what the fuck's going on with your hair?
Oh my, I need to cut it.
We covered that at the beginning of the show. We got it down.
I'm getting
Five times.
I'll get a haircut tomorrow. I'm getting a cut tomorrow.
Aaron, are you
Like
gonna go to an open mic or anything? You can go drop some lines at a comedy show or something.
I'm glad you brought that up because there's a poetry spot not far from where we are. It's an open mic poetry, so I'm gonna go there.
What are you gonna talk about?
Right now?
The poetry, like I got a couple of war poems. I got a couple of poems about relationships. I got one poem about mom and how she doesn't pay attention for shit. It's really funny.
When you doing that?
Wow.
No. When are you gonna do a poem thing?
Probably tomorrow. I think the open mic is tomorrow around here. We got to walk past Rockefeller Central. Took a picture of St. Patrick's Cathedral. Went inside there, took some pictures. That was really cool.
Aldi's is like right next door to that damn thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. The Grimaldi's I found on Google Maps is by the Bronx Bridge.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's one over there that's supposed to be real good too.
Which one are you talking about? 'Cause
Yep. Well, I don't fucking remember. That's in New York, and it's called Grimaldi's. It's next to a fucking church.
That
it
must have
ain't
been
next to
it.
St. Patrick's. It ain't next to St. Patrick's. It ain't next to St. Patrick's.
It was weird. Like it was like literally in
It's
the
by the
building.
bridge.
Ooh.
I watched Rocky Balboa before I checked in on my flight and came up here.
What?
The sixth one, Rocky Six.
No, I watched the first one.
Oh, the first Rocky.
Yeah, the
Not
first
bad.
Rocky.
Okay.
Take it to the zoo, Rock.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And he did.
Get out
You want the bird? Go in the alley and eat the bird.
of the house.
He's kind of dramatic with that. Bird, go get the bird. It's like, man, he took, but he's still smart. He still took a leg off it. So he's either, might let it go waste, while you eat one.
Hungry Rock. Yeah, what I didn't like was that when he said that he got fired from the meatpacking plant, was how he was just kind of sitting there. He's like, I can't pack meat no more. He's like, did he just say he got fired? What is he saying right there? That don't make anyway. It's just funny.
It's a
Going
classic.
and punching meat and shit. Like they were saying, like, no, you don't really do that. We don't let people come in here and do that. Like, well, how many people come and ask to do that? Hey, you mind if I go a couple of rounds to prime rib?
When he got mad, it stinks in here. You stink.
And he's like, it stinks in here. Of course, it stinks in here.
And then he starts breaking the fucking ribs. You're breaking the ribs, and that's when he really gets concerned. It's like, yeah, come back tomorrow, Rock.
I wonder why he only talked shit about Mickey behind his back, like when he was leaving the house. Like he didn't say it to his face. He just yelled at him down the fucking stairs. What was up with that?
Well, I guess because he didn't want to have the confrontation, because the guy gets loud too. I mean, you heard him yell at him in the gym, and so what was he gonna say?
You're a bum, Rock. You're a bum.
To say
You're a waste of life.
You're killing him.
He had some good points, man. He had some good points. Like 10 years ago, you could have said some shit. I'm 30 years old now. Now you want to fuck with me?
Well, I get it, but like I'm saying, why didn't he just tell him that when he came to the door?
Oh, he's a little old man. He's not gonna fucking scream at him until he has a heart attack. He died in Rocky 3. What do you want him to do?
Man, that crying scene. Oh, like, God damn, man. Keep us in composure, man.
Yeah.
What'd y'all think about Creed?
I thought it was
Good. I think it's good. I think it's real good. I think it's a good playthrough. His son's character and I think it's a good Rocky send off. Like, okay, I'm still here, but I'm training the next level, fighter.
It was a little convenient though that Creed had an illegitimate son. That was a little convenient.
I'm gonna flip it.
I didn't like the fight that he had at the end with the British guy. I thought that was kind of cheesy.
That guy's a real champion though, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, right. My problem was that he goes up against this actual boxer, and this dude is a Hollywood actor. It's like, come on, dude, he should have beat the shit out of him.
They're not really fighting, Aaron. It's play fighting.
I know that's what makes it so. It's like, when it was Ivan Drago and Rocky, and Rocky, it was like, wow, man, these guys are both actors, so it's more believable. But when you put somebody that's an actual boxer in there, it's like, come on, man, no fucking.
If he dies,
Um,
what kind of fucking attitude is that, man?
Gabriel started working on the soundtrack. Gabriel started working on the soundtrack to the new movie.
Oh, that's awesome.
Y'all want to hear it?
Yeah. Give us a clip.
All right, they play it.
You're already doing this?
Gabriel's already started on the music.
Well, you already wrote a script?
Yep.
Is it the one that you sent me that I never read?
Yep.
Aaron, what's wrong? Aaron's like, what the?
Ariel,
Bam.
So here's the first scene. We already got the first scene out. Already got the first scene for you, boy. It's Shane. He's walking. He's got his big leather jacket on. It's cold. It's in the middle of fucking currents along some shitty ass creek. And as he's walking and that song's playing, he falls and trips into the water.
slow motion fall.
The fucking sound is playing over and over. Shane's just laying there in the water.
Shane, what's that movie where that guy keeps falling down the hill? It was
Hot Rod?
yeah, Hot Rod. He keeps falling and falling down the hill.
Yep.
Plays for the whole episode.
Well, if we did that, we could do it, but it would kill like the mood of that music. That music would not be used any other. You couldn't use it again because he's trying to
lay there in the water, and like the camera gets closer and closer and closer and closer. He's just laying there.
I wonder what kind of program he uses for that. That's pretty
I
cool.
don't know, it's fucking badass though. I think it's see, it's weird because he's going off of my shitty script. I got fucking typos at the ass. It needs to be recasted, like as far as the characters go. And he come up with all that, like to build the tension, because we're no budget. It's not low budget. We're no budget. Like we can only afford the gas money to get to the location. That's all we can do. But to make that from what I gave him was pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
Did you find a Ouija board, Daniel? A broke Ouija board or
I was going to ask the witch about that.
What? A Ouija board?
Yeah.
No. Anyway, we don't need.
Oh, you don't want to build one? No one wants actually
good.
We could do a phone call with her. We could do a phone call with her and see what she does. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to her about it and see what her ideas are, because she's somebody who's like in the craft, you know. And I may talk about to the What About Bigfoot guys too, because they had a similar story about the crying woman or whatever it was. So if I could
just get rid of the baby crying at the beginning, that'd be fine.
Yeah, that was kind of terrifying. The baby's crying in the beginning. Yeah, go have nightmares for that.
It's Crybaby Creek. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be.
You can put the baby crying like at the end, and you're like, "Oh shit, is that a baby crying?"
Well, it's also his rough draft. He wanted me to know that he probably didn't even want me sharing that with y'all. He said it was a very rough draft.
Why'd you do it?
Because I want y'all to be excited about the fucking new project.
I'm excited of you tripping and falling into that creek and just laying there.
That'd be weird. Just a 20-minute pan in of Jay falling down.
We're gonna blow the whole thing on just that for a minute.
You're like, that's our short film.
They're gonna call you.
Mr.
Movie? Just missing? No, that's it.
Does it have a limit how many short films you could turn in?
They haven't even announced it officially yet, Daniel. This is just an article Gabriel ran. The other short films, usually they want like a 10-minute clip. So we just got to get really good 10 minutes down. Aaron, can you do a scared look? Can you look like you're terrified of something?
Yeah.
Do it.
No, not right now.
Yeah, on the spot.
Right now, we need to see it.
Look at it.
You're not gonna get me to do it like at the drop of the hat. I'm not that good.
I feel the fear of God coming from Aaron right now.
You gotta give him some motivation, Aaron. Your electric bills due.
Shut up. God damn, John.
You licked your pills, dude.
That looked like you were taking a dump. Yeah. That's how Roger looks when he's pooping. So yeah, I just got to work on the script again. Now that Gabriel's like actually fucking working on this, I got to. We got to pick a bridge. We got to pick a site to do it.
If places in
Man,
Kermit,
somewhere out the way. I don't want no
go to Kermit's, you gotta pay
compromise.
nothing.
No. We're gonna have to do it down in Navarro. Anyways, that'll help us get into the film festival. We filmed this locally, and a lot of people will recognize where it is, and we don't have to mess with getting a fucking permit and all that bullshit.
Yeah, go somewhere in Currents. There's plenty of you've been down the back roads out there. There's plenty of bridges we could go across.
Yeah, I think Gabriel said he found a spot down there.
Oh, did you take pictures yet?
I don't know if I haven't gotten the pictures, but I'll go check it out. And I kind of like the idea of what Gabriel said, that we're going to try to shoot as much as we can in one continuous shot. But for us to do that, we've got to have some rehearsals before we start doing it.
Yeah, it's some rehearsals. You got to have a lot. People need to have their minds fucking memory.
I made the dialogue realistic and as simple as possible. So as long as we're in the ballpark, when we can get the dialogue right, we'll be okay.
And the good thing is, though, all our friends and family live down there, so we can just spend a night down there. No need to drive all the way back. And
yeah,
I want you to say that you're going to commit 3 days to this. You're going to commit 3 days of doing this. Okay, yeah. So it's two. I'm not saying like 8-hour days, but at least 3 days of time with actors and a camera.
3 long nights.
Now, here's the thing, Aaron. I got to determine who's going to be the cameraman.
Yeah.
Because
you don't want to do a Blair Witch thing.
Last time I did cameraman, I did directing, I did editing, producing.
How'd that go?
It was bad. It went bad. I can't fucking do it all. And what's worse, I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know how to move the camera. So we're gonna have to get somebody who knows some shit about camera work.
Well, what if you did like an investigative team? What if you did like an investigative team where you had a cameraman and the cameraman shows himself?
That's the story. But for us to do that, we've got to have somebody who knows how to use the fucking camera.
Not necessarily. He just needs to, press record and say, oh, the battery's running low or whatever.
Put the camera on John's face. When the camera to put on your face. When to zoom out, when to zoom in, when to turn the camera back around on their face.
Here's what you do. You, like he said, you do a continuous shot, but you do warm-ups. You do run-throughs where you run through the whole show without recording it. I mean, you record it, but you don't save it.
Yeah.
You use it. You use it as review material. You run through the entire thing and say, okay, this is how we do it each and every time, or we're going to do it similar to what we just did. And so we're going to do it 3 times. And on the 3rd time, if we ain't got it right, then we just got to go with what we got. So that's why I want you to commit. I'm not saying 3 days in a row, but 3 days you set aside and say, we're going to work on it.
No, it's going to be 3 days in a row. 3 days, 3 long days.
Okay, if you can take off work, God dang it.
Yeah.
If we do it, it's got to be like the fall of next year because we're already done for this year almost.
You want me to be?
Huh?
You want me to be like a homeless bum? It's like, don't go out there.
Well, I thought about that, but I may need you to be a lead. You can be. There's a reg that's kind of like a deliverance scene, but I don't know if you want to deal with all that.
I don't want to be fucking nobody in the ass.
Well, see, I originally wrote all the protagonists was women, but we're gonna have to change some of that up.
I don't want my butt stuck with nothing.
It's going to be hard to find women who want to do this movie, who want to jump in and do this, I think.
Oh, yeah, right.
Where did you make this script, Shane? Like a long time ago? You thought about it? Or
Eddie sent me a link to a horror festival that was going on, a movie festival, and it was like a $10,000 reward, and he was like, come on, let's do it. Let's get one in there. And I was like, all right, let me work on a script. So I typed the script up. This about 3 years ago. And I've just been sitting on it. And
send a copy to me. I want to read it first. Too.
Oh yeah, I want to check it out too.
I'll send y'all one. I sent one to Gabriel already, and like I said, he's already got that. So when you're reading it, you can picture that theme song, but don't picture me running down the fucking hill. Little-
Falling inside of a creek.
That's
laid in the
all I can
water.
think of now. Just you walking down road, cold road, and just fall
Yeah.
over.
That's
fall
what I'm
over the
saying.
creek.
Aaron kind of ruined that. If we use the comedic, it ruins the theme song for the rest of the.
That's what makes it so great, man.
Let me tell you my
we could change
story.
the script and make it into a farce. Like we could change everything and make it into a fucking disaster.
Well, hey, what you can do is you can do two. You can do two totally different tales of the tape, and you can, I mean, because you, like I said, it's only 10 minutes. It'd be real fucking easy.
Be weird. People can connect them. Wait,
It's right.
Jay
Saint
Rollins
falls in his
wrote
ass and slides into the ditch.
Aaron Rollins wrote this one. They kind of connect. Let me find funny.
I don't know. Well, we've hit our hour mark, gentlemen.
Okie dokie. All right, Aaron. Good luck tomorrow.
We're not going to be here for the next couple of days. We got performances, and our whole week is fucking booked. So
Break a leg, boy.
Record for you?
what?
Is someone going to record for you so we can watch it?
There's going to be a lot of people recording, so
Okay.
it's going to be good.
What time tomorrow are you starting to play?
Shane's smiling over there. Our first performance is at 3.
So it'll be 2 o'clock here?
Yeah, we got a 3 o'clock performance on Thursday and Friday. Saturday we go at 2:45, and then on Sunday we go at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Those are all Eastern times.
Exciting.
Get out of the camera. God damn it.
Exciting.
Very good, boy.
I can't wait.
All right.
Daniel, when you say shit like that, you need to actually look like you mean it.
Look
and
at
not
the
just
camera.
No, he's been saying it. So, all right. Well, we're gonna wrap this one up. Jay Pizzle, JP Swat, Daniel at Dread Night, Aaron at Southeast Third, who's in New York right now at the Rave Festival, putting on 911 Christmas Gnomes or whatever.
Rave Theater Festival in Lower East Side Manhattan.
Money shot. Go
All
make
right.
money.
All right,
Make some money.
Y'all have a good week, and we'll catch. Oh, we didn't do a 1-star review. Does anybody?
Nope.
I got one. I got
on
one.
my phone, and I use my phone.
Make
I'm
it
on my
fast,
phone.
man. We got to get inside.
All right, let me do just one review real quick, so that way we can officially call this a 1-star or less episode. Give me just a second. I got it pulled up. Hold on.
Hit on it, Dan.
So intense.
In honor of Aaron going to a burlesque show, I looked up some strip clubs.
All right.
No, I went. I
Don't worry
didn't tell
about
you that before now.
Okay, let me pull it
You
real
just now
quick.
looked this shit up.
No, it's the wrong. It pulled up the wrong one. Hold
But
on.
how did you know that I went? Because I didn't tell you before tonight.
Okay, this is Chicas Locas in Arlington.
Oh crap!
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and let me read this review real quick.
It sounds like Daniel and John already been there.
Yeah, I've been there too. It's pretty fucking bad. All right, this is from Lance P.
Here's Lance.
Whoa. Lance P?
Yeah, Lance P. He says,
My classmate.
huh?
That sounds like one of my classmates.
Oh,
His
my
last name starts with a P, and his first name is Lance. Go ahead.
Lance P. says, this is the worst strip club I've ever been to. It's an unmarked building, and they charge an exorbitant to cover, even on a dead night. It's weirdly bright inside, and if you're not Hispanic, everyone immediately stares at you as you walk in. There was only one good-looking girl, and the rest were extremely unattractive and seemed desperate. You can't even go near the stages as they're roped off. The drinks are expensive, and the Spanish-only speaking girls immediately surround you and try to drag you into the VIP area against your will. If you don't speak Spanish or say no to a private dance, they get angry and creepily laugh uncontrollably for some reason. This place is obviously a front for a Mexican cartel.
Golly.
Very
What year?
5 months ago.
oh shit.
No, that's not him. He's been married. Yeah, that wasn't him.
To tell you the truth, I didn't know that place is still open. I thought they shut that shit down.
Yeah,
I thought they did.
there was a scandal. The guy who owned a lot of those strip clubs put a hit out on the mayor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
I don't know if I told you. I didn't know if I told you this, guys, but the mayor of Corsicana was at our performance in Corsicana
Yeah.
on.
Oh shit.
yeah, he told us.
The
And I-
mayor.
I didn't see
I
that.
asked him if you told him to go suck an egg.
Oh no, I told him to take his wife to the zoo. That's right.
Take it to the zoo, Rock.
All right, we gotta go. Gotta go, fellas. Y'all
All right, boys. Y'all
All
have a
right.
good night. I'll get this uploaded shortly.
All
Have a
right.
good one.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Signing out. Now. Signing out now. Signing out now.